Hello guys, this video is about my review of the 2019 very action-packed Brazilian Grand Prix. Now, before I give you my thoughts about this Chaos Grand Prix, I'm just gonna read you the results quickly. Be prepared for some surprises. So, Max Verstappen took his 8th victory of his career. Pierre Gasly got his first podium of his career, coming in 2nd. Carlos Sainz got his first podium and the first for McLaren after almost 7 years. Kimi Räikkönen got 4th. Antonio Giovinazzi got 5th. Daniel Ricciardo got 6th. Lewis Hamilton got demoted to 7th due to a 5-second penalty for causing a collision with Alex Albon. I will give my thoughts on it later on in this video. Lando Norris got 8th position. Sergio Perez got 9th position. 10th for Daniel Kvyat. 11th for Kevin Magnussen. 12th for George Russell. Roman Grosjean got 13th. Alex Albon got 14th, Nico Hülkenberg got 15th, Robert Kubica got 16th, and the retirements were Sebastian Vettel, Charles Leclerc, Lance Stroll, and Valtteri Bottas. Daniel Ricciardo had contact with Magnussen, which put him back to the end of the field, to the back of the field rather. But then he managed to get up to 8th again, which I think is phenomenal. However, that wasn't Ricciardo's best race, because I think that contact was unnecessary. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. The other big talking point that I found was when Kubica was released from his pit box into the path of Max Verstappen. Because I think they should bring back the manual lollipop man or woman, because they seem not to pay too much attention to if there's a car coming out the pit lane. And these sort of incidents have been occurring far too often lately. So that's why I think they should bring back the lollipop person. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, it's only right that Williams got penalized for that, because Robert Kubica didn't help matters, weaving from side to side as well. Valtteri Bottas retired with some sort of overheating issue. I thought that was very inevitable, given that the issues with temperatures were critical, and he was following, I think it was Albon, too closely. I think that is what ultimately caused it. And then we had a collision between Vettel and Leclerc. I think it was a mistake from Sebastian Vettel, although he clearly thought that it was a mistake from Charles Leclerc, because he said, "Oh my God, musste das sein," which means, "Oh my God, was that really necessary?" I think this shows that Vettel is not the number one at Ferrari anymore. And I think they need to replace him ASAP, because otherwise they're not going to win any championships, because I don't think Vettel is willing to play waterboy to Leclerc, and I think he realizes that his position is now definitely under threat, and I would bring in Nico Hülkenberg. This is just what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. My first reaction was that I was reminded of the crashes between Mark Webber and Vettel when they were teammates. Did you have the same reaction? Let me know in the comments below. When I saw Hamilton crashing into Alex Albon, I was really disappointed because at that time of the race, it was a Honda 1, 2, 3 with Gasly being in third position, and that would have been amazing if that would have come to fruition. I think Hamilton was massively over ambitious, and I was very angry at the stewards that they took so long to penalise Hamilton, given that he actually admitted it in the press conference, and that meant that Carlos Sainz didn't get his first actual podium. He got his podium through by later on, which isn't the same as when you are up there on the podium celebrating. So I'm massively angry with the stewards. They should have taken a lot. They should have reached that decision a lot quicker, in my opinion, especially because Hamilton took full responsibility of it. I mean, they should have come into the podium room, and then they should have just taken him out like they did like they did with Max Verstappen in Japan a few years back. I think that was another not good move by the stewards, and they need to get their act together. I mean, they haven't been the greatest lately. It also was a massive shame for Albon because, as I said, I think it would have been a second place for him, and that would have been just awesome if all three top places would have been occupied by Honda-powered engines or manufacturers, teams, shall I say, especially when you consider that Honda are debating their future in the sport beyond 2021. I think this is totally sealed it for them. I think they're gonna remain in the sport, and I for one must totally apologize for slagging them off, and they've just been awesome for what they've done for Red Bull and Toro Rosso, or AlphaTauri as they are going to be known from next season onwards. So I reckon they're going to remain in the sport, and but what I do what I do want to say is I'm massively disappointed for Alex Albon, because that was a faultless drive until Lewis Hamilton crashed into him, and I was especially disappointed because Lewis Hamilton did not need to do that. He's won the championship, and he did not need to win this race, or he didn't need to go for he didn't need to be so aggressive, if you know what I mean. I mean, yes, he's gonna argue that he was racing, but it was an unnecessary move, and the whole way that Mercedes have conducted themselves this weekend has shown for me that they are not capable to running a tight ship without Toto Wolff there. I mean, if that would have, I'm going as far as saying if Toto Wolff would have been there, that wouldn't have happened. I might be wrong on that one. Do let me know in the comments below. But that's just what I think. I just want to quote you the reasoning for the stewards' decision to give Lewis Hamilton the 5-second penalty. The stewards reviewed evidence from multiple angles, including onboard cameras, broadcasts, cameras and CCTV. Car number 2023 normal racing line. Car 44 attempted to pass on the inside but was unable to get far enough inside to accomplish the overtake, and by the time he realized there would not be sufficient room, he was unable to back out of the situation, and the collision followed. The stewards determined that car 44 predominantly at fault for the collision with car 23 at turn 10, and therefore ordered a 5-second penalty. Competitors are reminded that they have the right to appeal certain decisions of the stewards in accordance with Article 15 of the FIA International Sporting Code and Article 1.1.1 of the FIA judicial and disciplinary rules when the within applicable time limits. I think it was absolutely the right decision, and I think Lewis Hamilton 100% accepts it, because from what I've read, he didn't even turn up to the hearing, and he even admitted it in the press conference. So I think it was absolute right decision. The only thing that I have issue with is the fact that it took them so long, and as I mentioned earlier in this video, the final thing that's left to say in this review is the fact that I would like to congratulate both Carlos Sainz and Pierre Gasly for their first podium. I mean, in the instance of Carlos Sainz, it took the stewards far too long to give him the podium, as mentioned before. But anyway, I hope they learned a lesson. And anyway, I just want to say a massive congratulations. It's the first podium for McLaren for almost 7 years, I do believe. So massive congratulations to them. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Cheers for listening. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.